say that grown men need to be babysitted, and I mean, this is what it's saying. You know, it says, you know, it's MLB responsible for babysitting grown men. I really don't think that that's necessary. Yes, you know, maybe a stronger.
It's not MLB. It's
MLB. All right. Now maybe they should implement something stronger, but to me, at this point, I think they should clean up the steroids. All right. I think that's more important right now than driving drunk or whatever else they're doing. No, I mean, it's only been
steroids are more important than driving drunk. Really?
In the game of baseball, yeah. When it comes to that, I mean, everybody. If you take a look, then I mean, everybody drinks, right? Am I wrong? Not only baseball players.
Wrong. Not
Sean was talking about. Sean was talking about fans.
A host of the Triple Threat Show doesn't drink. We know plenty of people who don't drink. So no, not everyone drinks.
Most people drink. Most people drink.
Say a majority of people drink.
All right, a lot of people drink. All right, and there's so much things that come, you know, from drinking, you know, and you. Actually, there's no debate here, man. I tell you the truth, man. I can't defend this, dude. Like honestly,
I mean,
this is bad.
How are you gonna defend? I mean,
allow me to take a swing at this. Okay,
let's hear.
If I can take some headphones here, so I can actually hear what I'm saying. All right, now Roger can't seem to debate this, but I guarantee that I can. Now here's the problem with baseball. You've got your steroid issues. You've got the tweeting issues. But when it comes down to it, there's always been drinking in baseball. There always will be. There's always guys that are going to get in trouble.
Drinking in baseball? Nobody's drinking in the dugout.
No, nobody's drinking in the dugout, but it's always been after games. You'll always find players that go out to the bars. It's just like hockey. It's what it is. It's not a very physical sport. You can go out and drink. Yes, now they shouldn't drive. But are you really going to be able to stop celebrities from doing that? We've obviously learned that no matter what you punish them with, they've got enough money where they don't care. They're going to go out, they're going to do what they want. I'm not saying that it's right, but I'm saying that no matter how much you try to babysit these guys, it's going to happen.
You don't need to babysit them. All you need to do is implement a stricter rule so that it doesn't happen. If they mess up once...
But what's going to change it? What's going to change it, honestly? I mean, we've seen it in the NFL. We've seen it in every other industry. You try to say, okay, you guys need to stop drinking and driving. You need to stop with all the horseplay. It doesn't work.
Well, you know what? It's obviously not working now. I mean, you need to do something. I think the MLB needs to do something. They need to revamp their substance abuse policies. Do something to, I don't know, man, to change the way it's going, because it seems like a lot of these baseball players are just being very careless off the field.
Well, yeah.
And you say, you know, booze has been around baseball. I mean, booze goes with that in every sport. You think only baseball players go out and go?
No, I just said that it was.
It's prevalent in every major sport.
Exactly. And what can you do? I mean, you can try and tell them not to get in the car. There's
you can hand them a 25-game suspension if they get arrested for a DUI.
I think that's a little much for a DUI.
Think?
Yeah,
really?
absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely.
I don't think that, you know.
A 25-game suspension for something that they did on their own time?
Did on their own time. It doesn't matter. You're still getting paid. You're still getting paid. Even on your own time, you're still representing this franchise.
I could understand
and this team, in this city, in this club.
I could understand a 25-game suspension if you've gotten 5 of them. You get 1 of them, you're not going to jail.
Well,
you're going to have to pay your way off.
Man, I just said a suspension should be a given if you get arrested for a DUI. You're a professional athlete getting paid millions of dollars. You can't take a taxi or have a driver to chauffeur you around. Like, you kidding me? That's ridiculous.
You're right, but
I am right.
You are right.
I am right.
What I am saying is that no matter what you do, it's not going to change it. It's in the ways of.
That's not even a fair statement. No, it's not going to completely change it. It's not going to reverse. It's not going to make DUIs go away. But it could have an effect. We don't know that because MLB hasn't stepped up and taken that change.
But what has the MLB actually stepped up on in the later years? Not much. Not much. Exactly. They've got 5 players that have gotten DUIs. That's what I saw on the sheet. I don't know how many more there are, but if it's 6. Rogers just told me there's 6. 6 players, they're really not going to start doing anything about it. I mean, like, look at how long it took them to do.
Yeah, this was 6 players in the last 2-3 months. Closing argument for me is MLB, without a doubt, needs a DUI. It's some kind of. They need to revamp their substance abuse policies when it comes to DUIs, steroids, and other drugs, all in general, because it doesn't work.
That's fine, but what I'm saying is if they are going to do something, they need to revamp their entire league. They need to come up with a whole new rule system, because if they're not going to do anything about this, I mean, they've tried to do things about the steroids and it's looking a little better now, but if they're not going to come around and say, hey, we're not allowing any of this to happen, then what's the point of doing anything about DUIs?